Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Andrew the Collector here, once again with another series of top 5 videos. And, like always, I'm going to go with top 5 meta, top 5 rogue, and top 5 budget. As you all know, a new Banlist just came out recently, along with a new Battles of Legends set, Stampede, just came out with a crap ton of reprints, which are a really good thing. So yeah, a lot is going to be changing for the meta, and I am going to be sharing what I believe will be some of those changes. I personally waited a couple days after the ban list was released, and especially after YCS Houston, to kind of see how the meta shapes up after the list has been out for pretty much a week now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. So first video is going to be the top 5 meta decks of the new format. So starting off with number 5, I'm going to go Ryzeal here. I'm just going to say this out straight away. Ryzeal and Malice are going to be on this video. I'm not sure exactly on where their placement is going to stick, because it's probably going to take another few weeks. Because while the deck did get hit, it didn't get hit in the way that would make the deck relatively unplayable, I guess, or at least where it was before, because the consistency of the deck was hit more than anything. I mean, it's still usable, it can still put up a good fight, but as well as compared to some of the other decks, we'll have to wait and see for sure. So Ryzeal and Malice could go anywhere on this list, but for right now, I believe Ryzeal for right now should be at number 5, because I believe out of the two, it got hit the most. So I think number 5 will be a fair spot. But like I said, it could change in the future. Now number 4, I'm going to go with Atlantean here. I wanted to put this higher because the only real hit that it received was Bahamut Shark. I mean, you could count Abyss Dweller as another one, but Bahamut Shark was the main thing that it got hit. But I always am a firm believer when it comes to this deck that it has so many different strategies that it could utilize. It not only has the Synchro engine that it can go for, but it also has the Synchro engine. It not only has the Xyz engine that it can go for, but also has synchros, it has links, it has the hand ripping strategy that can leave your opponent with basically 2 cards left in their hand before their draw phase. That's absolutely insane. But the more I thought about it, the more I come to realize how much they relied on the Bahamut Shark and Toad combo to really give them that edge, I guess you should say. But that doesn't mean the deck is dead or even in the rogue category by any means. It still has massive potential, which is why I believe it should definitely deserve number 4. And for number 3, I decided to put Malice here. While it did get hit on the ban list too, it wasn't as bad as Ryzeal, because Ryzeal, they got their boss monster hit to 1, which I think was the correct move, but that's neither here nor there. As far as Malice goes, yes, Shifter did get hit to 1, RIP Shifter, and the Link Coder got banned too, which was also a big hit to the deck's consistency. But does that mean that the deck is out of the top contenders? Absolutely not. The deck still has a lot of gas going for it, and it has a lot of other potential engines that you could utilize it in. The Fiendsmiths, for instance, or even Kashtira. I've seen people run lists where they have the Kashtira engine in it. But, we'll just have to see how much this deck can really adjust to the meta. And like I said, the same thing with Ryzeal. It could change its position on this list depending on how these coming weeks come about. And number 2, a deck that did not get hit at all on the list. In fact, it got a major boost from the recent set, Blue Eyes. Man, oh man, I really thought that Blue Eyes was going to get hit in some kind of capacity, but here we are. With how much the structure deck really amped up the Blue Eyes deck, it wouldn't surprise me if this deck actually goes to Worlds again in the coming years. But yeah, this deck is absolutely bonkers, and with the new reprint of Dragon Master Magia, it has even more utility and have more accessibility with its interactions. It doesn't have just the Crimson Dragon engine to get out Synchro Monsters. It also has Magia now, more widely available to people than ever. So yeah, it's number 2, mainly because number 1 did win YCS Houston. And for the number 1 spot, it's gonna be Mementos. Mementos is one heck of a deck. I mean, for those of you who saw that the last duel from YCS Houston, it was absolutely crazy. And you know, not only did he utilize the Goblin Biker engine, you know, it just absolutely trounced, you know, all the other contenders that it went up against. The only other thing that I can really say about Mementos that I haven't already said in the past is that now, because of Stampede, the deck is extremely affordable now. The original cards, some of the cards that were $20, $30 each, are now pennies. You know, they're in different rarities. You can get them for 10 cents, 25 cents each. The deck is now even more accessible, but we'll get into that in the later video. But yeah, Mementos, at least at this point, is my number 1 contender, mainly because it won YCS Houston, and it has a lot more tops in recent weeks before the ban list, and I'm pretty sure it will after the ban list. And you know, guys, that is it for the top 5 meta decks of the new format after the 2025 ban list. And yes, I didn't count Fiendsmith in this list because Fiendsmith is not a deck, it's an engine. There's a big difference there, and you can basically splash Fiendsmith into any of these decks on any of these lists, so, you know, I guess you could say that they're in every ranking, but, you know. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for watching, and look forward to the other videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell down for notifications, blah, blah, blah. You know all the deal, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.